In this question, I'm asked to graph the system. A system is two or more equations. So in this case, I'm going to graph both of these lines. So I'm going to start with line AB. And what we need to remember here is that these are lines in slope-intercept form. So this point right here is the y-intercept, which we've been talking a lot about lately. You're gonna start here on the y-axis, right? So whatever that number is, you're gonna start on the y on the up and down axis at that point. And then this number here is going to be the slope, right? And if we remember slope, that's rise over run. And we're going to start from the y-intercept and we're going to rise and run from that point. So let's take a look at this first line. Here on this first line, the y-intercept is 7. So I'm going to start on the y-axis at 7. Now, the slope, it's -2. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it into a fraction because I want it to be rise over run. So I want it to be a fraction. So if it's ever a whole number, I take the whole number and I put it over 1. So in this case, my rise is -2 and my run is 1. So a rise of -2, I'm going to start here at this y-intercept, and a rise of -2 is going down 2, 1, 2, right? Down 2, 1, 2, and run 1. So that looks like this. And then in Edgelastic, you just need those 2 points in order to graph the line. I'm just going to go down 2, run 1 a couple more times just so my line is nice and neat. And your line will look something like this. Let's take a look at the next line. Here, the y-intercept is -1. So I'm going to start at -1 on the y-axis. And the slope, the rise over run, is 2 over 3. So in this case, I'm going to start at -1, the y-intercept, and I'm going to go up 2, 1, 2, and over 3, 1, 2, 3, and I land right here. Okay, and again, in Edgelastic, you just need the 2 points. I'm just doing this to make my line neat. And it'll look like this. And then in Edgelastic, there'll also be a point that says solution, and you'll put that right here where the two lines meet.